Hello students, today we are going to discuss question number 5 to 12. Okay, because the previous classes we discussed question number till question number 4. As question number 5 is given, the value are given to, so we have to find the cubic root value of the questions. Okay, so I have selected question number B for you to solve because question number A and D are the positive value, so you can easily find the value of that numbers, and B and C are the similar type, so either B or C, if anyone can solve, you can solve the next one. So that's why I have selected question number B to solve for you. Okay, as written, we have to find the cubic root of minus 2300 into 5219. Okay, so look here. First of all, we have written like we have to find the prime factors of 230 and 2300 and 5219 respectively. So in term of getting the prime factors of 2300, by dividing that one by 2, we'll get it become 1151, and by 2 it become 575, and by 5 it become 115, and by 5 it remain, or it is divided by 23 times. Similarly, if you divide this value, and means 5290, we'll get it is the factor become 5 into 5 into 23 into 23. So as we discussed in previous questions, so we can write minus 2300 as minus 1 to the power cube, because minus 1 to the power cube is equal to minus 1. So minus 1 into 2300 is equal to minus 2300. So that's why I have taken separately minus 1 to the power cube into 2300 into 5290. As we have get the factors of prime factor of 2300 as 2 into 2 into 5 into 5 into 23. So that's why I have written 2 into 2 into 5 into 5 into 23. And of 5290 we get 2 into 5 into 23 into 23. So that's why I have written 2 into 5 into 23 into 23. Now in this line I have arranged the numbers in a proper way as 2, 2 and 2, the 3 times, 5, 5 and 5 3 times, 23, 23 and 23 3 times. Then what we'll get? Minus 1 to the power cube as it is from the above options, and this become 2 to the power cube, and this become 5 to the power cube, and due to that one it become 23 to the power cube, because all these three become form a triplet. Okay, so it become like this. So after removing this cubic root, so it will also remove the power of cube from the given value or the given digit. So what's remain here? Minus 1 into 2 into 5 into 23. So it become 2 into 5 become 10, 10 into 23 become 230, and minus 1 become minus 230. Okay, by this way you can solve this question. Okay, look here, next question is the three numbers are in ratio 2 ratio 3 ratio 5. If the sum of their cubes is 34,560, find the numbers. Okay, so in case of solving that question we have to write let the number be 2x, 3x and 5x. Okay, as the number is given 2 ratio, 3 ratio, 5 ratio, number is not confirmed, so that's why I have written 2x, 3x and 5x to represent 2 ratio, 3 ratio, 5. Okay, according to the question, as the question is given sum of the cube of the given numbers ratio. Okay, the cube of 2x to the power 3, 3x to the power 3 and 5x to the power 3 is equal to 34,560. It's given in question. So 2 to the power cube means 2 into 2 into 2 3 times, so it become 8 to the power cube. this become 3 into 3 into 3 become 27. So 27 to the power 27, x to the power cube means x into x into x become x to the power cube, and 3 into 3 into 3 become 27. Similarly, 5 into 5 into 5 become 125 and x to the power cube. Okay, after adding these numbers, we will get 160 x to the power cube. Okay, leave x here. So there is sign of multiplication between 160 and x. So that's why if leave x to the power cube here, 160 is going to be in the place of denominator. Okay, so after cutting that one or after cancelling that 0, divide 3456 by 16, you will get 260 times it will be divided. So what will get x to the power cube is equal to 216. So x is equal to cubic root of 216. So x is equal to 6 into 6 into 6 in term of cubic root. So it become x to the power 6 to the power x is equal to 3 cubic powers x to the power 3. So when you remove this root, this power to the power 3 is also going to be removed. And what will get? X is equal to 6. So the number are 2x. 2x is equal to 2 into value of x is equal to 6. So it become 12. 3x is equal to 3 into x. Value of x is equal to 6. So it become 18. 5x is equal to 5 into 6 become 30. So by this way we get the answer of the value of all the ratios. Okay. So this is answer. Okay. Look here. The next question is the value of a cubical box is 6,36,056 meters cube. Find the length of each side of the cube. Okay. Look here. As the given value of volume of cubical box is equal to 36,056 meter to the power cube. As you know that one, the formula of cube of volume of cube is equal to side to the power cube. So side become cubic root of 6,36,056. After getting the prime factor of it, you will get the value of side which are required. So do the prime factorization as 6,36056. It's an even number. So divide that one by 2. You will get 3,1,8,0,2,8. Again by 2 you will get 1,5,9,0,1,4. Again by 2 you will get 7 5 is 14. So it become 19. So 9 times 18 that become 10. So 5 and 0 and 7. Similarly, if you solve that one and make the triplet of number as the triplet of 2, similarly you find the triplet of other number, and similarly you will get after removing that root or cubic root, the power of cube will be removed. Finally you will get the number as. Okay. Look, the next question is, what is the smallest number by which 4,116 must be multiplied so that the product is a perfect cube? Find the cube root of the perfect cube so obtained. Okay. So first of all, we have to get the prime factor of 4,116. So I have just done the prime factorization of that number. Will get the 2 into 2 into 3 into 7 into 7 into 7. So factor of or the prime factor of 4,116 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 7 into 7 into 7. In this factor we find, what we will find, that 2 and 3 are not in form of triplet. Only 7 is the form of triplet. Is it? So 2 is not in form of triplet. What's required? 1 2 is required here to make it triplet, and 2 3s, meaning product of 3 is 3 into 3 required to make the triplet of 3. Okay, so what you have to do? 2 and not 3 are not in form of triplet. So make it triplet, we have to multiply it by 2. If you multiply this number by 2, so it become triplet of 2, and 3 into 3, so it becomes the triplet of 3, because 1 3 is given here, and if multiply it by 3 into 3, so it make a triplet of 3, and if you multiply this number by 2, it make the triplet of 2 also. Okay, so the smallest number by which 4116 must be multiplied so that the product is a perfect cube is, the smallest number is means 2 into 3 into 3, because it becomes the triplet. After becoming a triplet, so it becomes the perfect cube root of the number. Okay, so number is become 18. So the perfect cube of this number into multiplied by 18, is it? We have written here, if you multiplying it by 18, so the factors become the term of, the prime factors become the term of triplet. So that's why the number become like this one, which is 74,088. So we have to find the cubic value of, cube root of that value. Okay, as here we have solved that one, 2 into 2 into 3 into 7 into 7 into, but we have to multiply it by the number by 18, means it is the factor of 18 is equal to 2 into 3 into 3. So we have multiplied that one here by 18. So in that cases, in their cube root, we have to multiply the number by 2 into 3 into 3. Okay, till here we get that this is the product of, this is the factor of 4116. But if you multiply 2 into 3 into 3 here, which is equal to 18, which become the product of this number becomes 74,088, which is perfect cube. So after arranging that number, you'll get 3, 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 7 into 7. Look here, all these number become a triplet. So it becomes 2 to the power cube, 3 to the power cube, and 7 to the power cube. After removing this root, what remain here? 2 into 3 into 7. After multiplying this number, you get the 42. Okay, means the number obtained by the number obtained by multiplying the smallest value, which is 18, is 74,088, and their cubic root is equal to 42. Is it clear? Look here, question number 9. What is the smallest number by which 3,584 must be divided so that the quotient obtained is a perfect cube? Also find the cube root of the perfect cube so obtained. Same like question number 8. In this case, find the number which are not in the form of triplet and divide that number to divide the number which are not in form of triplet to remain the value in the form of triplet. Okay, so finally you'll get the number which are in the form of triplet, so you'll get the answer. Okay, similar like question number 8. In question number 8, there we have to multiply that number to make the triplet, and now in question number 9, we have to divide the number to cancel the number which are not in form of triplet. Okay, look here, question number 10. Number is given, so we have to prove the LHS and the RHS, left hand side and right hand side. Now look here, question number 10. The surface area of cube is 294 meter square. Find the volume of cube. Okay, so look here, given. What given? The surface area of cube is given, which is 294 meter square. Okay. The formula of surface area is equal to 6 into side square is equal to which are given this much, 294 what? Meter square. So this much become, after dividing that one by 6, because there are nothing means there are sign of multiplication. So if you remain side square here, the 6 is going to be denominator of opposite side of equal to. After dividing that one, you will get 49 meter square. Okay. Now this one is also 49 meter square. This square, and look here, after removing the sign of a square, so it become what? This much meter square inside the root. If we have just removed this root here, power of 2 here, so opposite side of equal to, the number or the digit, whatever written opposite side of equal to, it become under root. Okay. So 49 is equal to 7 into 7. You know that one. So we can write like this. So it becomes 7 square into meter square, as after removing this root, the sign of a square will be removed. That what will get? 7 meter. This is side. Okay. The next part of the question is, find the volume of the cube. As you know that in the previous question we discussed that the volume of cube is equal to side to the power cube. Volume of cube is equal to side to the power cube. The side we got, which is 7 meter, and 7 meter to the power cube is equal to 343 meter cube. So this is answer of question number 10. Okay. Look here, question number 11. We have to find the see, this is the LCM and LHS and RHS. Okay. As the number is given, I have selected question number B for you. Okay. Look here, which is written -64 under cubic root 512 under cubic root is equal to 3 inside cubic root -64 by 512. So take LHS as minus cubic root -64 by 512. You know that one. Even many times we discuss that one. If there are written any number in form of negative, we can write -1 to the power cube. Okay, so that's why I have written -1 to the power cube, and 64 become the positive value. Okay, so in that case, the prime factorization of, or the factor of 64 is equal to 4 into 4 into 4, and 82, the 512, the factor of 512 is 8 into 8 into 8. And what will get? 8 to the power cube and 4 to the power cube and 8 to the power cube. After removing this root, cubic root, it will remove this power of 3's also. So what will get? -1 into 4. So -1 into 4 become 4, -4, and by 8, because after removing this root, cubic root, it also remove the power of cube. So what will get? -4 by 8, which is -1 by 2 after dividing that one. Okay, look here, in term of RHS, we can write like this: -1 to the power 3 into 64 by 512. Okay, so after dividing that one, 64 8 ja 512, we can divide numerator and denominator. Okay, by a common number we have divided that one by a common number, which is 64. 64 8 ja 100, 64 8 ja 512. So what will get? -1 into 1, because 1 into 1 into 1, or 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 to 100 times, it will be 1 remain. So next one 2 into 2 into 2 become 8. So this is 2 to the power cube, and this one is -1 into 1 to the power cube. or 1. Okay, so after removing the cubic root, what will get? Minus 1 into 1 become 1 and 2 remain here, so it is 2. So what we'll find that LHS is equal to RHS. So this one is equal to this one. Okay, look here, question number 12. Question number 12 here, make the use of the cubic root table and find the cube root of the following. The first one is given 47. 47 means, look here, 36 till 36 is given here. 41, 42, look here, 47 is given here, 47. So look here, written x. X means the value of x, which is 47 we get. The value of 47 is 3.609. So very easily you can find the value of first one. The second one is 200. Okay, so look here in first page, what they are written? 200 is given here. The value of 2, and if the value of 2 is here, in 200 become 200. So the cubic root of 200 is equal to, if you write here 2, the value of 2, so it become 2 into 100, it become 200. Is it? So look here, it is equal to 5.848. Okay, so I am going to solve question number 3 for you. Okay, in the same way you can solve question number D also. Okay, see the table as given here, 1346. So first of all we have to get the 1300 or 1300, which is equal to, look here, the value of 13 into 100 become 1300. So look here, we'll get here 10.91. Okay, 10.91, and the value of 14 is equal to 11.19. Okay, so look here, how to start that question. As per table, cubic root of 1300 is equal to given 10.91. We have seen that one. Cubic root of 1400 is given 11.19. We have seen from the table. The difference of cubic root, if difference is 100, because one is 1400, another is 1300. The difference of the cubic root, if the difference is 100, is 0.28. This one is the cubic root value of 1400 and this one is the cubic root of 1300. So what we'll get? That 1300 minus, as 1346 minus 1300 is equal to 46. Okay, so as we discuss here, this is the difference of 100. So you can write as a unitary method, if the difference is 100, then difference of cubic root is equal to 0.26. Similarly, if the difference is 46, then the difference of cubic root is equal to 0.26 by 100 into 46. After calculating that one, you will get it become 0.1288. Okay, so this is equal to what? This is equal to, you can say that one, this is equal to root under 1300 plus root under 46. Okay, similarly the value of 1300 is equal to here, which is given from the table, and the 46 we calculated here, value of 46 is equal to 0.1288. If you add these two values, you will get answer as 11.0388. Okay, By this way, you can get the answer. I hope you can solve rest of the question of this exercise very easily. Okay?